So here are 5 explosive meme coins for the month of October. Once again, none of this is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions on these projects. And also, the projects in this video are not an exhaustive list, so I'll be adding more as October comes around. So if there's any particular projects that you believe have explosive potential for the month of October, make sure to leave the name of that project in the comments below. So let's start off with Manuel here. So of course, for those who don't know, Manuel is the most pampered dog on the internet, having a following count of over 20 million followers across all of its social. And you can see that very recently that it had an absolutely beautiful breakout. And for those of you who've been following my channel for the entire time, I've been covering Manuel for the last couple months here. And in fact, I was covering it all the way back here when Manuel was less than $10 million. So I was covering it at all phases when it was just getting started, all the way when it went and created its all-time high at the time of about 45 million. And of course, during this time when we've seen it naturally pull back, people were taking profits. And then for about 1 month here, it was in the state of consolidation. And during that time, a lot of people were coming to me and saying, you know, what's going on with Manuel? Is this project still alive? And during this whole time here, I was still here covering this project. And look what had happened just very recently. So before, in my last video, which was on September 16th, the market cap of Manuel was only $15 million. And I'll take you back to that clip right here when I had talked about it. So once again, this is the clip on September 16th here. The last time we had covered it, we had drawn this box that you see right here, in terms of where I was speculating that we would see a strong level accumulation. And so far, it looks to be forming exactly in that area. So that area is roughly between about $14 million market cap to about an $18 million market cap. And right now, the market cap of Manuel is sitting at 15.7 million. So at the time of this video, which was only 2 weeks ago, Manuel was only sitting at a market cap of 15.7 million. So if you go back to the chart right here, during this 1 month where Manuel was absolutely quiet, doing nothing, and people were coming to me saying that this project was dead, at the same time, I was seeing this as a great opportunity to DCA into this project. And once again, none of this is financial advice here. For those who, saw this as the same opportunity and were taking this period right here to DCA during this consolidation period, benefited absolutely handsomely here. So look what had happened. So once again, that video was on September 16th, and the breakout, you started to see it happen about 1 week later right here around September 22nd. And look what absolutely happened. It just absolutely ripped to the upside, and it went from a $15 million market cap all the way to a $70 million market cap within 1 week. So that's the power of identifying these opportunities here where the project is absolutely quiet and it's in its zone of accumulation here. So once again, nothing is guaranteed in crypto, but when it does work out, it can absolutely print some money right here. And this is an absolutely beautiful God candle that Manuel has just experienced. Right now, the market cap of Manuel is sitting at 59.4 million. So that's a clean 4 to 4.5x from this zone of accumulation that we were speaking about when nobody really cared about this project here. So once again, that's why I'm super bullish on this project, because it has that ability to explode to the upside, which we just seen just right now. The next explosive meme coin for October is DOWGE. Now, for those, once again, who's been following me for a while now, DOWGE is one of my favorite meme coins, simply because, in my opinion, it is the strongest beta play to Murad's XBX 6900, and to many even see DOWGE as the XBX 6900 killer. And also it shares into the whole mission of flipping some prominent component of the traditional legacy financial system. So here in DOWGE's case, the mission is to flip the Dow Jones. So once again, in my opinion, this is the ultimate cult movement meme coin, because not only does it have a really cult-like following behind this meme coin that is relentlessly supporting this project here, but also has trade fi appeal, it has degen appeal, and this three-headed Shiba Inu is a mascot as well. So it hits a lot of boxes when it comes to popular lore in this particular meme coin bull run here. So let's go ahead and jump to the charts right here. So right now, the market cap of DOWGE is sitting at $14.3 million. And if you look at the formation, once again, it reminds me very similar to what had happened with MANYU. So once again, this is the DOWGE chart right here, where you see it ran up really hard all the way to its all-time high to about $88 million in terms of a market cap, had a pullback, and now is in its zone of accumulation here, roughly in the neighborhood about 10 to about $17 million in terms of the market cap. And it's been in this range of accumulation for, about a month as well. So very similar to how we saw MANYU. So the pattern in the chart of DOWGE and MANYU are almost mirrors of each other. So, if the explosive move to the upside that we saw happen with MANYU very recently, where MANYU went from a $15 million market cap all the way to a $70 million market cap, when you look at the DOWGE chart, I would not be surprised if we are positioned for another massive leg up here. So once again, nothing in crypto is guaranteed, but it certainly has the signs where it's very possible that the potential for this big leg up could be gearing up for the month of October here. So this, once again, maybe this is worth keeping an eye on. Once again, this is not financial advice here. I'm just sharing my thoughts and opinions, but I would not be surprised if we see a massive move to the upside from DOWGE in this month of October. Next up is MOMO, which is Bonk's sister, also the first female Shiba Inu. And for those two reasons, that's why I believe that this meme coin here has not only short-term explosive growth for the month of October, but also long-term growth as well for the euphoric phase of this bull run, simply because MOMO right now looks to be the strongest beta play to Bonk. And also I believe that MOMO being the first female Shiba Inu will be, one of the primary catalysts that onboards the female demographic. So absolutely bullish on this project. And when we go to its price chart, we can see that right now MOMO is sitting at a market cap of $6.7 million. And you can see for a very long time here during this phase of accumulation right here, I'll draw a circle around it. So it lasted about 1 month. It was accumulating all the way down of a floor of about $2 to $3 million. And once again, during this time, a lot of people were pessimistic about this project here, saying that this project was absolutely dead because the drawback was super massive. So we have actually do the drawback right here from its all-time high of about 47 million all the way down to its zone of accumulation, roughly about $2.5 million. This was a pullback of 93%. So once again, this is quite normal when it comes to meme coins to see pullbacks, 70%, 80%, even all the way up to 95%. But look at exactly what happened from here. So after this period of accumulation, during this particular phase where it was accumulating in that range of about $2.5 million, it exploded to the upside once again. And we'll just expand the chart here so you could have a look at it. So it went from a $2.5 million market cap all the way to about a $15 million market cap. So that's about, a 6 to 7x in a matter of about 5 to 6 days. Since then, it's pulled back to its current, zone of accumulation that it seems to be forming right here of between about $6 to $8 million. So what I would anticipate is that MOMO continues to accumulate in this zone of consolidation and potentially gearing up for its next major leg up. And once again, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my thoughts and opinions on what I believe could happen. But once again, it's not guaranteed and nothing in crypto is guaranteed here. So, if it accumulates in this zone right here that we drew a box around right here, and we'll expand this box, or let's actually just make it a little bit bigger right here. It certainly has the potential to absolutely explode to the upside, very similar to what we had saw happen with MANYU, and DOWGE looks to be undergoing that same compressive spring formation where it could absolutely blast off to the right and to the upside. So here we have Kittycoin. Now, in my opinion, I believe that Kittycoin has the potential to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, gainers when it comes to cat meme coins. Because right now, the market cap of Kittycoin is only sitting at a $2 million market cap. And if you compare it to all the big meme coins such as Toshi, MOG, PopCat, for example, those meme coins are already in the hundreds of millions. And when they reached the all-time highs, they were worth more than billions of dollars. So when people come and they see, Toshi and all these other large meme coins, they're going to be looking for, another type of meme coin where they could get a lot more multipliers. And that's where Kittycoin comes in, because it has the narrative and the lore that truly sets apart from the rest of the other cat meme coins. Because Kittycoin back in 2013 is the legitimate rival to DOGECOIN there. So, simply because the story behind Kittycoin, it has that ability to become that #1 cat meme coin, because according to history, Kittycoin is the first OG cat meme coin created in 2013. So, really, really awesome to see, really unique narrative behind Kittycoin. And one thing I really want to point out, which I did in the last video, was that, there was this cat meme coin called KITTECOIN or CATcoin. So it's CATE coin. So whatever way you want to pronounce it. But this was a time in the last bull run of November of 2021 where nobody even cared about cats at all. And look how crazy it ran up right here. So you could see right here, this was in November of 2021. So this is last bull run. And this meme coin went from a market cap of under $10 million all the way up to $680 million. So once again, this is a 68x when it came to cat meme coins, where meme coins, first of all, in the last bull run were not even one of the main narratives, and also nobody cared about cats as well. So just imagine how well Kittycoin can do, simply because when the spotlight comes on cat meme coins, when Toshi, PopCat, and MOG get their spotlight, when a lot of that attention gets spilled over into Kittycoin, just imagine how explosive this meme coin could absolutely get to. So once again, right now, the market cap of Kittycoin is sitting at $2 million, and it looks to be in this area of consolidation right here, bouncing in the range of around about $650,000 all the way to about $2.5 million here. So this is really, really exciting. And because, of its history and being the legitimate cat meme coin that rivals DOGECOIN, the story behind Kittycoin, I believe, is absolutely going to catch a lot of attention, especially when it comes to people who love cats around the world. So now let's talk about PANDU pandas here. So I know a lot of you are involved in this project here and are big fans of PANDU here. So what really makes this project stands out is that when it comes to beta plays to pudgy penguins, PANDU is really the only one that comes to mind. So in terms of, when it comes to beta plays, PANDU really has no competition at this moment. Very similar to how MOMO is, really the only strong beta play to bonk when you think about, what is the strongest beta play to the alpha play here. So when you think about pudgy penguins, right now, the only beta play that is or comes to mind is PANDU. So once again, right now it has that moat of competition that it is protected by. And also what really makes this particular meme coin special as well is that it has this AI agent component to it, where PANDU is an interactive panda. So really, really cool to see that you have a combination of a meme coin plus an AI agent. So truly a unique combination. And then when you add, being the only beta play that comes to mind right now when it comes to pudgy penguins, which is worth, about $1.5 to $2 million at this time, there is a lot of potential in this project here. So let's go ahead and jump to its price chart. So right now, the market cap of PANDU is sitting at $5.5 million, and it's showing incredible strength. And you can see that it ran all the way up to a market cap of about $10 million before retracing right here. And there is quite a bit of support in this level right here, roughly in about the $3 million mark. And you saw it bounce quite nicely from that level of support all the way up to an $8 million market cap, resulting in about a 2.5x before slightly retracing to its current market cap right now of $5.5 million. So really awesome to see this project make a lot of progress. The community behind this project reminds me a lot about MOMO, MANYU, DOWGE, Kittycoin, for example. Absolutely strong and strong community members and a community that loves this project here. So once again, for those reasons, that's why I believe that PANDU has explosive potential for the month of October. Once again, these are just my thoughts, and none of this is financial advice. And here's another bonus meme coin that I might as well throw in right here that this came onto my radar. It's called MIDAS on base, because one of the most popular lures recently has been on mascots. And since we are technically in a bull run, but we want to see that euphoric phase of the bull run, what better way to celebrate a full-up bull run is to have a mascot for the bull run, which will be MIDAS on base. Also being built on base, base is expected to be one of the most, if not the most hyped up chain when it comes to this bull run, especially for layer 2. So a lot of bullishness behind this particular meme coin. So right now, this meme coin is sitting at a market cap of $3.9 million. And just to give you an idea of its potential is that there was another meme coin called MOMO the Bull right here. So MOMO the Bull reached an all-time high of about $250 million back in July of 2024. So right now, ironically, the market cap of both MOMO and MIDAS are roughly the same, sitting roughly at a market cap of about $4 million. But once again, what MOMO had taught us is that these types of bull meme coins can run extremely hard. MOMO ran all the way up to $250 million in terms of its market cap. So hypothetically speaking, let's say that if MIDAS were to reach that market cap that MOMO reached at its all-time high, that would be about a 60x from here. So once again, none of the stuff is guaranteed, but just the fact that MOMO experienced some exceptional success, there's a very good possibility that MIDAS built on base carries that similar potential as well. So once again, perhaps this is something to keep on the radar, but once again, none of this is financial advice, but I thought that maybe this would be worth having a look into. And once again, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Crypto is risky, so as much as everything could go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so if everything in this video sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.